Hi, this is Dennis Savard with Ice Hockey System. Welcome. First of all, we talked about D-zone coverage here. One of the key things that's going to be very important for D-zone coverage is about protecting the house. As you saw up here, I put a little design here where it looks a bit like a house. My artwork's not the best thing in the world, but this is what it looks like. So it's very, very important that we protect this area. And that's why how we position our guys, where we're going to have our D1 down their puck carrier, our F1 supporting. We're going to have our D2 in front of the net. We're going to have our F2 in this area, and we're going to have our F3 down in the slot area. Okay, this should be our positioning once we get in our zone, where everybody should be in position. Now, depending on what the other teams are doing, one of the key things that you're going to see is with their X1, their X2, obviously their X3 would position himself on top here to be the shooter. You have their D1 and their D2 in this position here. So right now, as we speak, we've got pretty much everything covered. If X1 has the puck, obviously we want our defensemen to be on the puck, to be on the opponent, on their X1, the quicker the better. And the whole key about this as a defenseman, when you go out and check somebody, you want to make sure that you do stick on puck. You want to disrupt the separation from the puck and their player, so your F1 would be able to come in and help and move the puck up maybe to F2 or however, skid it out, so we're on offense. The quicker we are better defensively, the better we're going to be on offense. Now, situations are going to happen where the puck is going to be moved to X2. Pretty simple here. There's a rotation that has to be made now. Okay, we'll have our D1 that was on this guy here. Now F1 is on X2 because the puck has been moved. Key situation where our D1 is to get back in this position here, protecting our net. Now, the one thing that we're going to be talked about too, a lot of times, is their X2 is their shooter. We want to make sure that our D2 comes out and locates their X3. We know that there is help there with our F2 in case he falls down in any sort of circumstance that could happen. But obviously, D2, your job is to come out and locate X3, denying him to get a shot, if that's the case here, if they try to move the puck to X3. Now, a lot of times you see a lot of the forwards on D-zone coverage are going to end up starting to creep up towards the boards when the puck is in this area here. The reason why we don't want you to creep up along the boards, if I take you up here as an example, you would see how much time and space there is in this area here. And again, we want to protect the house. The house is there for a reason, so that's why we need you in this position here. If the puck is moved to the point, obviously you want to get in the shooting lane and get out to the defenseman, which is an easy task for you to do. And that's pretty much your responsibility as F2 on the strong side. F3, if there's a breakdown down in this area here, that's where you're the support guy, you come down and help. And if there happened to somebody that fell down, you're going to be the odd guy to help us out in that situation here. At the same time, you know, if you activate your D2, you will be going with your D2. That's your guy all the way through. No matter what he does, you need to cover him to right to the net. Now, we talked about also when the puck changes side, we'll go over this. When we do have the puck that changes side, we got X1 here, we got X2. For some reason, X2's got the puck starting to move, or X3's starting to go all the way out to the other side. Now, it's pretty simple. We had our D1 on the puck originally that was bumped to their X2. Now our F1 has gone on him. RD is starting to return. Puck is changed side. This D2 in front of the net, you cannot leave your area until D1 calls you to go. Remember, once X3 is down in this area here, his chances of scoring from behind the net are pretty slim. Sometimes it's going to happen, the guy throws a puck at the net, but we call that a bad goal. So the thing that's very important for D2 to know is when your D1 gets back to the front, that releases you to go on to X3. Nothing changes as far as for F1. He comes over and continues to be the support guy to our defenseman. or F3, obviously you become the strong side guy helping out and locating where your defenseman's at. Obviously F2 back to the slot area, and D1 that came back to the front, you will then locate their highest guy, which will become their X3. Hopefully that helps you. Thanks for watching.
The two words that best describe team defense are hard work. If each defensive player does his job, defense should be no more than one-on-one play times 5. Play in the defensive zone is the most critical of the 3 zones. A mistake here often results in an opponent's goal. The primary objective of the defensive team is to prevent good scoring chances and regain possession of the puck so a transition to offense can occur. In order to accomplish these principles, it is typical for the defenseman to play the puck carrier in the corner and the center to play a support role down low. This is called the strong side or puck side because the puck is on that side of the ice. The defending forward on the strong side plays in the face-off circle and is responsible for eliminating the pass out to the attacking defenseman or preventing the defenseman from getting a shot on goal. The side away from the puck is called the weak side, and the weak side forward is responsible for the area in the middle of the ice known as the high slot and for preventing the attacking defenseman in the middle of the ice from getting a shot on goal. When the puck moves to the other side of the ice, either low, behind the net, or high, from defenseman to defenseman, the players must shift from one side of the ice to the other and switch coverage.
Dans cette capsule, je vais vous présenter un système en zone défensive qui va vous permettre d'instaurer une certaine discipline dans votre jeu de positionnement, qui est la clé de tout système défensif qui se dit efficace. Une des erreurs fréquentes en zone défensive, c'est que les joueurs n'occupent plus une position D-side, donc donnent une ligne directe au filet à l'adversaire. On va voir ça le long de la rampe lorsque le joueur de centre est en support à son allié, oublie d'occuper une position D-side, triche un peu vers la ligne bleue, mais l'adversaire prend contrôle de la rondelle et peut avoir un accès direct au filet. La zone défensive est aussi découpée en 5 mini-zones. La première, c'est la zone de pression ou la zone d'impact. C'est où est-ce que se trouve la rondelle et il y a une bataille 1 contre 1 pour celle-ci. Normalement, c'est le défenseur en coin de patinoire qui bataille 1 contre 1 avec l'adversaire. Ensuite, on retrouve la zone de support qui entoure la zone d'impact qui est normalement occupée par le joueur de centre. Le joueur de centre demeure discipliné, surveille qu'est-ce qui se passe dans la bataille 1 contre 1 et lorsqu'il voit que la rondelle devient libre, alors il joint le jeu pour la récupérer et initier une sortie de zone. La responsabilité du joueur de centre dans ce système défensif, c'est plus souvent qu'autrement d'offrir du support à ses coéquipiers. C'est pour ça que je trouve qu'un joueur de centre, non seulement il doit être bon dans les mises au jeu, mais il doit être aussi vif d'esprit, avoir une bonne mobilité, capable de se déplacer rapidement d'une zone à l'autre. Il y a la zone devant le filet qui, bien entendu, se retrouve devant le filet, qui est normalement occupée par le défenseur éloigné. Et les deux autres zones se retrouvent dans la haute zone, qui sont occupées par les deux ailiers, un du côté fort et l'autre du côté éloigné. Donc, si on s'assure d'avoir un joueur dans ces 5 zones-là, on a une couverture adéquate dans la zone défensive. Et peu importe où se retrouve la rondelle dans la zone, on a toujours ces 5 zones-là. Il faut toujours s'assurer qu'il y a un joueur qui occupe une de ces zones.